World International. Okay, so Biz World International, okay, it is a conglomerate that has been in existence for more than 6 years, and quite frankly, amazingly, we have 20 major offices in 20 countries in over 5 continents. This composes or sort of reaches out to more than 60 to 80 countries all over the world, right? So that's really, really helpful and really good to start with. Okay, so we can reach you better. And of course, for Bizworld International, we have an innovative and exclusive product that will give you or provide us with a global solution to the unseen global health hazard. So what is that? What is that global health hazard? So let's talk about autism for the time being. So if you are familiar with this, there is a study conducted over years, okay, where they found out that in 1975, 1 in every 5,000 children would develop autism. Only 1 in every 5,000. But fast forward to 2011 or 2014, it's now one in every 68 children, and the numbers are really getting more catastrophic. And that is exactly why the scientists are making some extraordinary statements. And they say that if we don't change the way we do things right now, by 2025, 1 of every 2 children could be autistic. That's going to be a huge problem. So if you go to places where there's a lot of technology or modernization done by the government or the private sector, you're looking like countries like Korea, for example, very highly modernized. Like all the kids have their own mobile phone, tablets. They use it for their learning, etc. But that's also the reason why 1 in every 38 kids in South Korea have autism. Okay, and it's very alarming. If you go to other countries that are even more, first world country, like for example in the Middle East and in the UAE, we know for a fact that a lot of Filipinos work in those countries to take care of kids who have special needs, so who may have some form of or spectrum of autism. So it is really, really, really alarming. And it's not only us saying that, no, it's also the World Health Organization saying that. Okay, the World Health Organization saying upon their press release in 2011, okay, they said that the electromagnetic fields from the radio frequency, which is basically your mobile phone, the Wi-Fi technology, all these little things, no, they have a possible effect, carcinogenic effect to humans. So, and that is, according to their study, it increases the chance of us getting glioma. It's a form of brain tumor by just using the mobile phone. It's a similar risk as lead, engine exhaust, and chloroform. The only difference is that you just use it in longer period of time. Okay, so if you could see the photo on the left, you will see there's a photo of a head. It's a thermographic image. So you will see the photo. The first photo, it's more cooler to the eyes, right? Because the next photo then becomes a bit more warm. The reason is the second photo is using the mobile phone after 15 minutes. Okay, and alarmingly, the most alarming thing about it, our kids are mostly prone because the skull is thinner. So therefore, 5 years old kids, when they use mobile phone or such technology, if it's present in your home, it penetrates 90% of their brain. For 10-year-olds, it's 60%. For adults like us, it's 25%. But the problem is who uses the phone more, right? We use the mobile phones more now, right, compared to other age groups. Okay, so that's why this is very, very alarming. And there's so many evidence now all over the internet, all over the world, proclaiming that EMF it basically affects so many things, like in disorders, long-term exposure can lead to tumors. And there's even one study done in Canada by a renowned doctor specialist. Okay, she did a study on the we call the live blood analysis, checking the blood of herself without exposure to any radiation. You see that on the left side of your screen. By the time she uses the computer for 70 minutes, then you see the red blood cells stick together like coins. Yeah, like stack coins. We call it the rouleau formation. And funny enough, alarmingly enough, when you use your mobile phone for only 10 minutes, it becomes like that. The last one on the rightmost part of your screen, you see very unhealthy looking blood, the red blood cells stacked together. And according to specialists in the field of, specialists in cancer, this is the same blood structure of people with cancer. So be very aware. So there's so many publications, so many books written uh, on electromagnetic frequency radiation or EMFs that really can affect us. And even the low level radiation affects us in so many ways. And there's so many health risks right now. So you say want to go 5G? Okay, but don't worry because we have an amazing technology that will really help you. We call it the AlphaSpin. Okay, so the AlphaSpin, one of my personal favorites, and I promote this with my all, really, literally. Okay, because the AlphaSpin is your protection from this electromagnetic frequency. It's just one of the things that it does. It's a basic thing that it does. It restores your natural energy in your body because we are bioelectric beings. Our body processes work because of electrical impulses. When you're exposed to these EMF, they affect our electrical impulses. And the alpha spin basically harmonizes these frequencies using the proprietary spinning frequency. And when you have more alpha spin in your household, maybe 4 or more, what happens is it literally protects, not only protects you, but it doesn't shield you in a way. It doesn't have any impact on your body because you can still use the technology that you love, the mobile phone, you can still use the Wi-Fi and all these things, but it has no impact on your body anymore. So consider this. Look at this particular home, for example, put 4 alpha spins. It will really make you have a better sleep, especially put it in your bedroom. If you relax more in your in certain parts of your house, like for example your living room, it's a great idea to have an alpha spin. So now we have also conducted tests or look for third-party vendors who would help us test our product or alpha spin, and we did a test with our RF exposure lab, which is based in the US. So what they did when they tested our alpha spin, they found out that the mobile phone radiation can be reduced by the alpha spin and the quantum energy field that it produces, that the alpha wave has in the alpha spin. So it's really good. And I just want to show you this study that we did. We did our own test. This is conducted by Dr. Carlos Orozco. I think he's one of our Smart Lab experts. Okay, so Smart Lab member. So in alpha spin is when you use your mobile phone without alpha spin, you will see the EMF meter reads 13 dBm. Okay, when it's actually over 0, it has an impact on your body already. Okay, it will have a lot. Basically, it takes a long time for it to have impact, but it will have impact already. Okay, it will start to have impact on your body. So that's the left side. The right side, you see the mobile phone on top of the alpha spin, and what do you see, guys? It's negative 14. It has literally no impact to your body anymore. Okay, now maybe you will not bring your mobile phone, the alpha spin, with you when you go out, right? Maybe. So what you can also do is to energize your mobile phone. So you can simply ask a person who invited you how to energize your mobile phone with the alpha spin. Okay. So when a non-energized mobile phone was tested with EMF, it says 10 dBm. Okay. And when we energize it, it's negative 25. So it does have impact on your health when you use the alpha spin on your mobile phone. Next, we have routers right now because it's pandemic. Everything is done online. Our business, even those who work right now, use Wi-Fi technology or routers, right? So we did a test also on the router. If only one alpha spin, okay? The first on the left has no alpha spin. It's 9 dBm, but with one alpha spin, it's 0. It has no impact to your body anymore. Next, what if you consider putting 4 alpha spins? Meaning you put it in your office area, maybe in your office area, maybe your room, wherever you do your work or your business, right? Put the 4 alpha spins, okay? See the left side, 6 dBm, but with the 4 alpha spins, it's negative 7. The more alpha spins you put, okay, if you double the 4 to 8 to 16, it has even more impact. But you can ask the person who invited you about how to do this. You see the impact is negative 7, much better than 0 as compared to the previous one, right? Now, another thing we talk about, our body is also made of water. That's why it's so important to talk about water. AlphaSpin base we asked it to be tested by an amazing office in Japan. So the office of Dr. Masaru Emoto is the world renowned when it comes to water. So they check the quality of water in terms of its bioavailability. Okay, so when you use the alphas, the a certain thing or certain technology, it does have impact on the water. So you can see the first one, the first on top, you see the water has a flowery snowflake-like look, right? But if you go down the lower portion of the screen, you see microwave, television, computer, and mobile phone. You see the impact of these technologies to water, where you see it's broken down and literally destroyed. Literally, yeah. And remember, our body is 60% water, right? Our brain is even 90% water. So imagine the impact of that, of these EMFs to your body. So we sent our AlphaSpin and tested this through the office of Dr. Masaru Emoto. And we tested when you run the water through the destroyed water, the one that's broken down, you run it through the AlphaSpin. Okay, you see the transformation of the crystals, they become more flowery. You see the bottom section, this is proven and studied by the office of Masaru Emoto. So you see the impact of this. So that's why we also did our own live blood analysis. So after we saw the study of Dr. Magda Havas from Canada, we did our own. You see the photos on the lower portion of the screen. The patient we took from Jakarta, basically the red blood cells are stuck together already. Okay, but when we gave them the water that passed through the AlphaSpin, you see the red blood cells are unclumped and they're not stuck together. So this is really a good sign that your body is doing and will be doing well. Okay, that's the amazing application of the AlphaSpin, and that's one of also the reasons why AlphaSpin is one of our favorite. We apply it in so many ways. If you want to know more, actually we don't have time to talk about the amazing impact of AlphaSpin. There's so many, literally. One of them is this. We do therapies, for example, for stroke patients. Yeah, all these conditions can be helped. Okay, this is basically the secondary impact of AlphaSpin when you're exposed to alpha wave. Okay, can also improve the flavor of of certain foods like maybe your wine, maybe your soy sauce, and your food will be longer in their storage. For example, it's good for plants. Yeah, and also good for any fuels, or what type of fuel. Okay, anything that has to do with fuel. Okay, like LPG, it increases the heating capacity or the heating capacity of these fuels, and also for electrical consumption, because it reduces electromagnetic interference in your household. Okay, so our AlphaSpin is also internationally certified, so it's heavy metals free, food grade glass test. Also, it's done by Dr. Pelzer and partner. Okay, based in Germany. So it's also Prognos certified. Prognos specializes in positive energy field testing. Okay, and it's also radiation free by the Singapore and the Malaysian Nuclear Agency. Okay, we have so many. Okay, all right. So aren't you now a bit more curious of this AlphaSpin? And are you thinking about, maybe I should recommend it to someone, or maybe I should use this already? Maybe you have some condition right now that you need this for. Okay, so I asked this specifically to be able to give a testimony with our amazing AlphaSpin. Okay, because the last almost like 9-10 months, we haven't been able to really do AlphaSpin therapy, and this is one of the things that I love to do prior to the pandemic affecting the whole world basically. So um, we started to rethink, how are we going to do the AlphaSpin therapy now that it's not possible to go to meet, right? It's not possible right now, right? Are you thinking that same way? How can I do a therapy? How can I convince a person on the of other side of the country, other side of the world, other side of the city to try the AlphaSpin? If they've never heard about it, or for example, they've never talked to somebody who has already used AlphaSpin. So we already have devised us the plan. We already came up with a way to be able to use AlphaSpin for therapy, even if I'm based here in Manila and I'm doing a therapy on somebody who is based in, say, I don't know, Baguio City, or maybe say, I don't know, in Zamboanga, pretty far away, or maybe somebody in Gabon, quite frankly. We can do the alpha spin therapy. Are you shocked? Are you shocked right now? You didn't know, right? Okay. Alpha spin can be used. We call it, I personally just call it distance therapy. Okay. So we did this distance therapy on a particular patient. So our patient, we're doing this because we wanted to see the impact of alpha spin using the distance therapy that we came up with. And our patient is a 53-year-old public transport driver, basically jeepney driver. Okay. He is a stroke patient. Fortunately, he was able to meet with one of, or talk to one of our amazing leaders here in Manila. That's and only 2 months after he had stroke. Okay, so I want to show you something. So this is what happened. So we talked to the person. We told them that, okay, let's schedule this distance therapy. There's some things that we talked to him about, because we have to explain what we're going to do to them, right? What can they expect after, what they should not worry about. For example, after we did that, then we did the therapy. So before we did the therapy, we asked the person to take a video of, sorry, what happened? Oh, sorry. We asked them to take a video first. So we want to make sure that we have something to compare, right? So this is the first video. You will see, the person, yeah, trying to lift his arm, is having a hard time. He can't even sustain it. Okay, and then we did the therapy. I think we only did it for about 30 plus minutes, if I'm not mistaken, almost 40 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, because we just wanted to try it out. Maybe we want to make sure that he is receptive to the idea or the therapy itself. After 30 or 40 minutes, you can see the difference. Huh? He can lift his arm higher, and he can sustain his arm higher, longer period than the first one. So this gave us a really, really a good result, and we were so excited. We wanted to do another one. Okay, so after that session, he sent us a message. He's saying, we translated it for you guys in English and also in French. So why does it hurt so much when I raise my arm above my head? Before and I asked the person, before you had your therapy, did you experience such pain already, or was it only after you had your therapy? Okay, so that was his question, because he had this difficulty. Okay, so then he replied, okay, he said, I have experienced this horrible a long time already, even before our first therapy started. So then I said, it's good that you mentioned it, that should be the focus of our next therapy. So he said, thank you. And I said, of course, the schedule was the tomorrow, because we had another therapy with him the next day at 2 p.m. Okay. So then we did the therapy. So this is what happened. Okay. So our session 2, okay, is interesting. After the session 2, this is what happened. Okay. So he showed us a video of him raising his arm. And he said it doesn't hurt as much compared to before when he raises them. And when before it really hurt so much. And he could not raise his arm to that height before. Amazing, right? So I just want to show you video. Okay, just want to show you the comparative video. So you see, this is the video. This is the first two are from the first session, and then the last one is the second session. See, he can already raise his arm. It doesn't hurt. Amazing, right? Okay, and of course, fast track. Our fifth session. He is amazingly doing well, and mind you, we're just focusing on his arm at the moment. And this is what. Oh, sorry. So this is what happened. You see, the rightmost. You see him raising his arm. Okay, hold on. Let me give him a moment to do that. Okay, so he will raise his arm, and then he will do it. Now he can raise it almost to his chest. Almost to his chest. Amazing, right? So imagine what that can do for any one of you. If you're starting this business and you're starting, how do I market this product? Yes, you can do distance therapy. Okay, are you excited? Okay. So now that you've seen that AlphaSpin can be done even during the pandemic. It can be done. Anything can be done. So we want to share with you how to make money. Okay, because you're sharing the amazing product, might as well make money out of it, right? Okay. So great thing is that you can buy the product, the AlphaSpin, at a much cheaper price when you become a member. So when you become a member, you have 9 VIP member rewards. Okay, so listed are on the screen. So of course, we want to save time. We want to focus on only two. Okay, let's do that. So let's talk about retail profit. Okay, so the AlphaSpin, it retails at 37,180 pesos. Okay, or 744 US dollars. Okay, but if you buy it as a distributor, it's only 28,600 or 572 US dollars. That gives you an 8,580 peso profit, 175 US dollar profit. Great. Okay. Next. So if you want to jumpstart your business, please ask your sponsor if, for example, you have this promotion in your home country. Okay. Okay, if in some home countries or some countries out there, we could have the 5 AlphaSpin Diamond Force package. Yes, and the retail price of the 5 is 185,900 or $3,718, but only 143,000 pesos if you buy as a distributor. Okay, or 2,860, which means you get 42,900 peso retail profit or $858. And please ask the person who invited you if in your home country there's a promo for the AlphaSpin Mini. If there is, then that's a free AlphaSpin Mini, another 37,180 peso or $744 profit, which totals you 80,080 pesos, 1,600 US dollar profit. Amazing. Okay, so now let's focus on the part two. Okay, so because we want to give you an opportunity to start your business. Maybe you're thinking, if I was gonna give time and do this business, tell me what would I have to do and what is my timeline, right? Okay, so we believe that if you do this 100% and focus on this and really focus on sharing this amazing platform, you can make your first million peso or 20,000 US dollars within the first 3 months. Are you ready for the first 12 weeks or 3 months? Okay, very simple. You came in, try one of our products, for example, the AlphaSpin, and it's very simple. You might have people that you know who love the product, right? Or who would love the product. So ask the person who invited you to help you share it, right? Or invite them to attend or watch our recording in our FBI huddle room in our page, right? And when they like it, of course, they will sign up also. Then it's time for you to share to them, help them build and share to other people. So it's all about sharing to two new people who also will love our product and maybe our business too. In the same manner, when they are developing the next person, you're also developing the next person under them, helping them also. And by the time you reach your 12th week, I'm telling you, it will be an amazing, amazing feat. So can I show you? Okay, let's do this. Imagine we're just computing for this 50 BV or silver member. It's probably just a AlphaSpin, or no, Alpha Meta or the Angel Secret. AlphaSpin is totally different also. So if you use AlphaSpin, if you promote AlphaSpin more, is higher income return to you. But let's just say silver, 50 BV, they buy an Alpha Meta or an Angel Secret, or yeah, okay. Now, you see the total after week 4, when you do that, you help the two of them do the same, do the same, do the same. You get 3,750 pesos or $75. Not bad, right? To start with. On the 8th week, it would be 60,000 pesos or 1,200 US dollars. Then that's something, right? Okay. But if you continuously do the same and duplicate the same way, it's going to be 1.2 million pesos or 24,315 US dollars. Okay? Does that some interest you? Okay. If that interests you, then you need to know more about how you're going to do this business and how to also apply your business to earn all of these amazing bonuses from BizWorld. So for the time being, I'll turn you over to our amazing MC.
Okay, thank you very much for that very amazing product and a product a presentation and also for the marketing plan. Now, next up, we have for you someone who is going to share her business testimony with regards to AlphaSpin. She's a nursing graduate, and she's a nursing graduate from Davao City. Her first job was a beauty consultant. She's 5 years in the distribution business, a founding shareholder of our holding company JMax, and she's a professional independent distributor with affiliates locally and abroad. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome Ms. Nelsie Anil. Hi, Nels.
Hi everyone. Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, and of course, good evening to everyone who is tuning in live with us from Africa to Hong Kong to Italy. Welcome to our midweek huddle. So, so I just would like to share to you this is a true experience, okay, on promoting about AlphaSpin. So, as you all know, every one of us actually had a challenge during this pandemic, especially during this pandemic because of the new normal. We couldn't go out anymore to do one-on-one presentation, to do demos, to do therapies, and I really believe that I really believe that AlphaSpin best explained is when the client can experience it. Now, during pandemic, I was, how can I promote now AlphaSpin? I couldn't go out. I couldn't do a therapy because no one would accept you in their home because of the virus that we're that's circulating right now, right? So I'm having trouble or challenge on that during the past month. So who can relate? Maybe you can relate with me also. But then when GM Ed, one of our grand mentors, Mr. Ed Gloria, he shared about on promoting about the high value ticket products. So same effort, but then different results. So when Mr. Ed Gloria shared, thus do the training, I tried again to promote AlphaSpin online. So I tried doing posting on my page again, promoting it online. I just keep on planting and planting and promoting online. So I just believe from his training. And then one day I was shook. I was really shook. Actually, this just last month, very recently, someone inquired to me about AlphaSpin. Actually, she is a user of the version 1. We have actually a version 1 of AlphaSpin, this one, and she bought this in Switzerland. Imagine that. And she had this way back before. I said old years before. And then I was shocked. She was really inquiring. You see on my on the messages that she chat to me that she's really interested to buy the 5 AlphaSpin. So before I was shook that fear and doubt that no one will trust you. No one in the situation right now that we have, no one will trust you to buy through online a 5 AlphaSpin. So I was really having a doubt until she keep on chatting and saying to me that yeah, she's interested. She want to get the AlphaSpin, and we haven't spoken. We didn't speak through phone. She didn't even view my personal profile. She just messaged me through my AlphaSpin page, and then we didn't even had a video cam or Zoom presentation, just on chat on my one of my Facebook page. And you know what? We did a presentation. Actually, you're also having a problem on how to conduct a presentation, right? So good thing. I am very, very thankful. I am very, very much thankful because of the FDI every week webinar presentation, just like this one. What I did is leverage. I go to our FDI huddle room, and then I copy paste the presentation of our speaker earlier, brilliant speaker, Mr. Mott Villalba, about AlphaSpin. And then I just let her watch the presentation of Mr. Mott Villalba. And you know what? Before they say that no one would trust you on high value ticket. No, who will pay you on almost 150,000 pesos online without meeting you? No one, because during this time, even just one bag of napkin, they will still ask you, is this legit? Do you have a receipt? Is this not a scam? You know, just one bag of napkin worth 4,350, but this one worth 150, almost 150,000 pesos. You know what? I am thankful because of that. our FDI, of course, our FDI support system, our the credibility of our company, Bisword International, and of course the legitimacy of the product, the effectivity of the product. Voila, online transferred to me. She paid 143,000 pesos for the 5 AlphaSpin, and she even let me deliver the product on their private subdivision. This subdivision is actually one of the prestigious private subdivision here in Metro Manila. And I was really shook when I entered their subdivision, their places. And until now, I didn't meet the client because they don't want to meet the person because of the pandemic. I just delivered it through their gate to their housemaid. So imagine that. And what I am happiest more, or I am more what do you call this, excited is I just didn't get a good commission. So at first I was really happy with the good commission, right? But then another bonus beside of a good commission is I didn't imagine, or I was shook again, because I even hit the promotion of the pin title, because we have a sponsoring promotion in January, and a pin title promotion also in January. They will give you a free product. So I was shocked. What? I will get this lots of free products, and yes, the company will give me those free products and a good commission. So this is how exciting and very very fun to promote a high value ticket like AlphaSpin. So that's all, everyone. Thank you. Back to our amazing MC.
Okay, I was so amazed with that. I had to message. That was a very, very inspiring business testimony. Thank you very much, Ms. Nelsie Anil, for sharing that. Now back to our presenter, Mr. Matt Villalba.
Right, guys, can you see me? Can you see me now? Okay. I hope you can see me now. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Amazing, right? What this amazing product can do for you and your business, and also help people who are in need, right? Okay. So I think that by now you should be excited about your life, that your life can change amazingly, right? In Biz World International. Okay. So, right? So if you really want it bad enough, right? Okay. So the question is, when are you going to be to learn how to become rich and successful, right? So we think the next part is the most important for you to know, because not only do we have an amazing business partner, we also have an amazing platform to teach you how to do this. This is the FDI system. It is the amazing FDI Business Academy. So this academy, okay, is not only world renowned, it's also multi-awarded. And we did not just award ourselves that. It was other third-party certifications that gave us all these awards. Okay, specifically, much recently, in the Philippines, we were awarded the IAQ, so International Association for the Advancement of Quality. We received 3 major 5-star awards in one evening alone, and there's so much more on the you see at the bottom. Some of the awards we have received over the last few years, most recent ones. So why is it so important for us to share you this? Because it's not enough that you have a product or a partner. There must be a way for you to do something. How do you start this business? How do you go about it? How do you develop people and duplicate yourself in this platform, right? Okay, so that's what FDI is all about. Amazing FDI Business Academy. It is a time-proven system that offers you high-quality business education and training system to duplicate a successful business network. So it's not just about you, it's also the people under you that you're thinking of, helping them to develop themselves and down the line. So it's a step-by-step process to become a successful business entrepreneur and business owner. And how do you go through that? Very simple. Go through regular seminar training, leadership camps, all these things. We have it. In fact, on Saturday, we're going to have another part of our regular training. So, but this will be in a different platform. It will be in our group. So you have to ask the person invited to add you to that FDI huddle group. Okay. And of course, we offer also the life-changing mentoring programs. You want to do this right and apply it and also make money in the first 3 months, then by all means, please ask the person who invited you about this amazing life-changing mentoring program. It will help you build your business and help you also standardize how you're going to do and teach the people under you. Okay? All right. So before we even go to the next part. So I just would like to share with you a few words of wisdom that we've learned from so many amazing inspiration all over the world, especially from our founders. Okay, so it's never too late for a new beginning in your life. Do you truly believe that? Doesn't matter whether you're in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, 60s, or even 70s. Today is the day you change your life. Okay. All right. It's all about the three C's: choices, chances, and changes. You must make the choice to take a chance to be able to change your life. Yes. And it's all about choices. Life is all about that. Always do your best to make the right ones and always do your best to learn from the wrong ones. Okay. So, and we're trying to offer you one thing. It only takes one decision to totally change the course of life. And this could be your chance to change your life totally positively. Okay. And yes, we truly believe you are one decision away from a totally, totally, totally different life. Okay. So I just want to say before I say goodbye, I strongly, 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 strongly suggest you talk to the person who invited you to this amazing midweek huddle and please decide to change your life amazingly. Okay? Now,